Hello and welcome to day one of 5 minutes for 4 weeks, practicing Alan Parsons' project Eye in the Sky. 5 minutes for 4 weeks, this series in which I live stream myself practicing a song for 5 minutes a day for 6 days a week for 4 weeks, totaling 2 hours of practice time spread across the 24 sessions to show what is possible with albeit short, consistent practice and hopefully inspire the viewer to take on tasks perhaps seen as daunting as well. I mentioned already, this is day one, I'm picking a new piece. Before I begin, I wanted to show this off. So I want to raise the camera a bit. Basically, I had built a book stand out of wood that I had seen being thrown out. I built this a while ago, and it was on this part of it. It had been on a kid's chair, which wasn't very good. I didn't want to scratch the floor or whatever, and then it took up space in the back. Anyway, so my friend Ayla and I were building this cubby on the bottom for a few weeks, and it's designed particularly for this. It's on wheels, has extra storage. So I wanted to show that since I'm kind of using this for my live streams. When you can see it, i.e., when I'm doing playing a keyboard piece, and when you cannot see it when I'm doing having the camera from here. But that's what's going on here. Do need to clean this up here, but I have the books accessible. So you can see me pulling this book out. This is the book I plan on using for the piece today. I'm not sure how high my hand's going to be going. If you need to see beyond this or not, but let's start like this. Basically, thank you, Dad, and hello, Mom. The reason I picked this piece is if you were following my FFF saga. Yes, you should. If you following my FFF saga from last song, which was Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago, I had a trip in the middle, and including the U.S. rather, I live streamed to 6 different, including the U.S. I live streamed to 6 different countries. That's about as exciting as the live stream gets. But anyway, the reason I'm mentioning that is because when I was flying from Israel to Amsterdam on that flight, there was a kid in front of me who was very loud and obnoxious and made it hard to sleep. Anyway, so I decided, okay, let's put some music on in the background. You had the screens where you can watch TV or listen to music, etc. So I just said, okay, let me find a song that I know, because the familiar is oftentimes relaxing. So I wanted to, rather than hear a new piece, I wanted to listen to something I knew, and Eye in the Sky was listed. So okay, I know that piece. So I put it on, and it gave me a little bit of relaxation. And then that song was kind of in my head, and then I think I came home and said, I wonder if I had the sheet music for that piece. And sure enough, it's in this book, which is Hal Leonard's Rock Hits, 30 Authentic Transcriptions. Have I used this before? I've used this. I don't know. It's got Carry On Wayward Son, Jessica, Jump, Layla. I don't think I've used this before for a live stream, but it's got a lot of nice pieces. So glad to be using it for a live stream. Yes, thank you. I'm not sure when the first time I heard this song was, because when I was auditioning this book, so to speak, I looked it up online and said, do I want these songs? I don't remember seeing Eye in the Sky and saying, oh, that's a cool piece, I want that. It was more like when I saw it now, I said, oh, I like that piece. Why didn't I realize that when I first bought the book? So I'm wondering if I heard it actually since I bought the book, and then began to like it. Probably bought this book like a year and a half ago or so. So I wonder if in the past year and a half I actually first heard the song, and then began to like it. Anyway, I have the sheet music for this song now, so I'm able to play it. So I mentioned why I chose the song. A little bit of background about the piece. It is getting cloudy though, so I do want to raise the ISO. Here we go. The piece itself was written by the British band Alan Parsons Project, 1982, July 3rd, 1982, it was released, and in October it reached number 3 in the US. I'm gonna check if that's right. Number 3. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check which charts. The US Billboard charts number 3. Oh no, it wasn't released then. It entered the US Billboard charts on July 3rd, and then reached number 3 in October of 1982. It was released it was recorded late 1991, then released June 1982. The song itself, it reminds me of other pieces in that it oftentimes was played with another piece, the first piece leading right into the second one, kind of like We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions, or what's that song? Kansas has two songs like that where they decided to just stop it in the middle. I think it was Pinnacle. I'm not sure. There was like a lead into it. And then they just and the song, it was long enough that they decided, okay, well, we'll just split it into two songs kind of thing. But what happens here is that there was another song called Sirius, which was a sort of minute 54 that would lead right into Eye in the Sky. So I'm not sure. I haven't looked at this piece. I looked at it just briefly. I remember like 2 seconds looking at it, saying, okay, that's cool. I probably spent more than 2 seconds. I was just trying to like read the keyboard line a little bit. I didn't pay attention to the notes. I don't know if piece begins actually with Sirius or straight with Eye in the Sky, or another Road to Ruin has The Night the Saucers Came, Enemy leading into The Night the Saucers Came. So this is it's not common, but it's not rare that this kind of thing happens. And this is the Wikipedia page. You cannot see my screen. I don't know, but it's not a very long description about the piece. But it has been covered a bunch of times. It is a popular piece, and it's I think it says that it's the band's most popular hit. Yeah, it was their most successful release. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink of water. I've been talking, and then I'm gonna start playing. Yeah, you can kind of see it. All right. Good. So for anyone new to the series, it's 5 minutes of playing. I start the timer. When the timer goes off, I stop the playing, and then I don't play it again until the timer begins the following session. Anything else? I have I should probably raise the volume a bit. I have this set to piano. When I turned it on today, it was still set to keyboard for here, and then the organ up here for when I was playing. Which song was it? Have You Ever Seen the Rain? So I need to change that voice. Hopefully it'll load up tomorrow properly. Okay, 5 minutes here. I'm gonna get. Do I have a bookmark? Gotta grab one. Okay. Whenever I get a new article of clothing, I take the tag off, put it up there, and then I know where to grab them. Okay. Eye in the Sky, Alan Parsons Project, page 90. Here we go. And is it staying open by itself? More or less. Okay. Timer is 5 minutes. Is it better up here? Yeah. Okay, that works. And here we go. Okay. 2 sharps. It's either a D major or a B minor. First chord is a B minor, so it's probably gonna be that. Doesn't matter anyway. First note is middle C. Let's pull this closer, which I can easily do now thanks to this fancy bookshelf. So C, D, okay, C, D, F. What's sharp though? The F and the C. So C sharp. C, E, G. Or did I just say that the G is sharp? I did. C, D. Is that right? C sharp. First day in the first week tends to be a little bit slow, then speeds up thereafter. C. I wonder if I could put it here. I don't know. I can figure that out. Probably could. Do that tomorrow. C, D, F. C is sharp, and the top note is F sharp. I'm sorry. There we go. Then the D again. Like I told, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then C A. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm not familiar enough with this piece to know if I'm playing it right. Sounds okay. That's kind of funky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3 and 4. With pedal. I don't have a pedal. Okay. 3. That's a B, not a C. 1 and 2 and 3 and C. Then C A. 3 and 3 and 4. Is it the same thing again? Da, 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 da. It is the same thing. Almost. Basically, measure what 3 is the same as 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that gets held for and 1 and then it's different here. How much times I got? A minute and a half. And then B and then B 1 and then 2 and 3. That's B G 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I think that was right. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 2 and 3 and 4 and this is a different chord though, so something's different. Unless it's just a different chord on like the guitar or something, because these notes are all the same. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Sounded, oh, it's close to the microphone. I was like, why is it so much louder? I'm like, is it the wood here versus the wood here? I usually have the timer. I realized it's just because it's so close to the mic. Okay. Good start. I want to listen to the piece. I'm just not sure if it's 100% right. It's not as familiar to me. So I don't know. But yeah, that's what I want to do. It's coming along though. Whether I'm playing it correctly, it's getting comfortable to me. So I want to make sure that I'm not playing it incorrectly because I don't want to reinforce mistakes and keep playing it. It's off to a good start. As I mentioned, the first week tends to be slow. I'm just reading the music still, and then after a while though, there's in addition to just learning new material, I'm practicing the old material, with which I'm getting more comfortable. So that's more enjoyable to the viewer probably. Put this back here. Anything else? No, it's a good start. I mentioned I think I might want to just put the sheet music here so that I'm facing this way rather than this way. And I can do that easily now that I have the wheels. I probably actually should have done it today. I could have just stood up, but whatever. Thank you everyone who joined. Hope to see you all again. Regular schedule Sunday through Friday, 7:40 a.m. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Labor Day, but I plan on live streaming regular time. If you're sleeping in, you can catch the replay. Otherwise, hope to see you live. Yeah, just wishing you all a great day and a great week. A reminder that there is a link in the description section with a list of songs for which you can make requests. Yeah, that's it. So hope you all have a great, as I said, a great day and a great week. And as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.